Welcome to Hospitality Engineering. In this course we will focus on the basics of drawing and symbol standards used in hotel projects. Symbols are the language of engineering drawings, and without them, technical details would be confusing and inconsistent. In this session you will learn how to read and understand these symbols in mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire safety, and HVAC drawings. You will also see how legends serve as translators, making drawings easy for every team member. These standards form the foundation for consistent documentation and communication across projects. By mastering them, you will gain the ability to interpret any drawing with confidence and accuracy. This session sets the stage for all technical modules that follow. Standard symbols in hotel projects. Standard symbols are essential in hotel projects because they represent equipment, fixtures, and systems in a visual and universal way. They remove ambiguity by creating one common language for engineers, contractors, and technicians. Electrical symbols show switches and circuits, plumbing symbols show pipes and fixtures, and HVAC symbols illustrate airflow and equipment. With these standards, teams from different disciplines can work together without confusion. They also help avoid costly mistakes during construction because the meaning of each symbol is clear to everyone. Using standardized symbols ensures that drawings can be interpreted across different projects and even different countries. It also allows maintenance teams years later to understand the original design without relying on verbal explanations. For luxury hotels, where systems are large and complex, symbols bring clarity and order. They save time, reduce risks, and make coordination smoother for every stakeholder involved. Electrical symbols. Electrical symbols are the backbone of power system drawings in hotels. They show outlets, switches, panels, fuses, and breakers in a simple graphic way. By using these symbols, electrical systems become easy to interpret, no matter how large or complex. They guide contractors during installation and help avoid wiring errors that could cause outages or safety hazards. Electrical symbols also make troubleshooting faster, since technicians can immediately identify circuits and components. For example, a simple switch symbol shows not just its presence but also how it connects to other parts of the system. Without symbols, diagrams would be full of text and confusion, slowing down work. In hotels, where reliable power supply is crucial for both guests and operations, electrical symbols ensure efficiency and safety. They also make compliance with building codes easier because inspectors can clearly verify systems. Overall, electrical symbols transform complexity into clarity, keeping hotels running smoothly. Mechanical symbols. Mechanical symbols represent pumps, valves, fans, and ducts in hotel systems. They indicate the type of equipment, its flow direction, and how it connects to other components. These symbols guide installation teams during construction and later support technicians during maintenance. For HVAC systems, symbols show air handling units, chillers, and distribution paths. For plumbing and other mechanical services, they illustrate water and gas flow. Without mechanical symbols, coordination between systems would become chaotic, leading to installation clashes. Hotels depend on these symbols to ensure smooth integration of comfort, safety, and utility systems. They help reduce confusion on-site by giving a shared visual reference. Mechanical symbols also allow easier training of staff because they can quickly grasp the meaning of components. They are part of the universal language of engineering that ensures consistent, safe, and efficient work in hospitality projects. Plumbing symbols. Plumbing symbols simplify the representation of water supply and drainage systems in hotels. They indicate water lines, drains, fixtures, pipe diameters, and slopes. They also mark valves and meters, which are critical for monitoring flow and pressure. By using plumbing symbols, installation teams avoid mistakes that could lead to leaks or poor system performance. For hotels, plumbing reliability is tied directly to guest satisfaction and hygiene. Symbols help locate key points quickly for both installation and future maintenance. They also guide facility managers in preventing blockages and ensuring proper flow throughout the property. Plumbing systems in hotels are extensive, and without symbols, the drawings would be overwhelming and hard to follow. With standardized plumbing symbols, teams can install, inspect, and repair systems more effectively. This ensures that hotels maintain water safety, comfort, and operational reliability at all times. Firefighting symbols. Firefighting symbols represent the locations of sprinklers, hydrants, alarms, and extinguishers. These symbols are critical for safety planning and legal compliance. They show exactly where life safety equipment must be installed and maintained. During construction, they guide teams in placing safety devices at approved locations. They also support emergency response planning by marking hydrant points and escape systems clearly. Hotels cannot compromise on fire safety, and symbols guarantee proper design and installation of protective systems. Inspectors also rely on these standardized symbols to verify compliance with codes. The drawings serve as a training tool to understand system layouts. Using correct fire-fighting symbols can save valuable time in emergencies by reducing confusion. They form the foundation of any hotel fire protection strategy. HVAC symbols. HVAC symbols are used to show air handling units, diffusers, fans, and duct routes. They also mark airflow direction and fan types. These symbols help balance guest comfort with energy efficiency in luxury hotels. Technicians rely on them to install equipment correctly and maintain air quality. HVAC drawings without symbols would be impossible to interpret, given the complexity of duct networks and machines. With symbols, airflow patterns and system functions are clear. This precision ensures every space receives proper ventilation and temperature control. For hotel guests, it translates into consistent comfort. For owners, it means energy savings and efficient operation. HVAC symbols bridge design and practice by giving teams a shared understanding. They are indispensable for both construction and long-term servicing of hotel air systems. Reading legends. Legends are the translator for all technical symbols in drawings. They explain the meaning of every symbol, abbreviation, and code used. Without legends, even experts could misinterpret drawings, leading to errors. Legends provide the key that ensures consistent understanding across all teams. They also make it easier for new staff to adapt quickly when working on hotel projects. Legends reduce the chance of miscommunication by defining everything clearly in one place. For mechanical, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, and safety systems, legends unify the interpretation process. They also serve as a quick reference during construction and inspections. By including a legend on every drawing set, hotels maintain clarity and avoid confusion. Legends are small in size but carry great importance for project success. Interpreting mechanical legends. Mechanical legends give precise explanations for pumps, valves, ducts, and piping symbols. They show the flow direction and equipment type, allowing teams to understand designs with accuracy. These legends are critical for avoiding mistakes during installation, since even a small misinterpretation could affect entire systems. By cross-checking with legends, engineers and technicians ensure they are following the intended design. For hotel projects, where mechanical systems support comfort and safety, correct interpretation is essential. Legends also help in maintenance by showing what each symbol means years after construction. They act as the reference library for every drawing. Without mechanical legends, projects would face delays and operational problems. They provide consistency and reliability in interpreting complex hotel systems. Interpreting electrical legends. Electrical legends explain the meaning of symbols for switches, panels, circuits, fuses, and breakers. They help decode how power is distributed across the hotel. By consulting the legend, electricians avoid misinterpretation and wiring mistakes. Legends ensure that installations follow codes and meet safety requirements. They also make troubleshooting easier by showing clear relationships between symbols and real components. For hotels, electrical reliability is critical, and legends support safe and efficient operations. They also allow inspections and audits to be conducted smoothly. Without legends, drawings could confuse teams and slow down work. Electrical legends maintain clarity and uniformity across all projects. They are the foundation for safe and reliable power distribution systems in hotels. Importance of consistency. Consistency in using symbols is vital for hotel projects. Uniform standards across all drawings ensure smooth collaboration. Standardization also helps projects get approvals faster since authorities recognize the formats. New team members can understand drawings more quickly when consistent symbols are used. Consistency reduces errors both during construction and in later maintenance. Without it, miscommunication and mistakes are inevitable. For hotels, where multiple teams may work together, consistent use of symbols creates harmony. It also simplifies training and documentation processes. Uniformity ensures that systems are easy to manage even years later. Consistency is the invisible thread that ties a project together. Color codes and line types. Color codes and line types make drawings easier to read and interpret. Different colors may represent systems like water, gas, or electricity. Line types may indicate whether a pipe is for supply, return, or drainage. These codes improve clarity, especially in complex drawings. They allow quick identification of systems without confusion. On-site teams use them to make faster decisions during construction. For maintenance staff, they serve as reliable guides in locating specific systems. Color coding also reduces the risk of errors when multiple utilities run close together. Line types prevent misinterpretation of flows and connections. These simple visual cues make hotel projects more efficient and safe. They are an essential part of professional engineering documentation. Cross-referencing drawings. Cross-referencing means using symbols to connect related systems across drawings. It allows engineers to follow the flow of processes smoothly. For example, plumbing systems must align with mechanical layouts, and electrical systems must integrate with HVAC controls. Cross-referencing prevents conflicts between these services. It ensures that all drawings work together as one complete plan. Without it, overlaps and mistakes would occur during construction. Hotels rely on this practice to maintain efficiency and avoid costly delays. It also helps in inspections by showing how systems interact. Cross-referencing brings integration and coordination to complex projects. It is the glue that connects every part of hotel engineering documentation. Documentation benefits. Standardized drawings and symbols create a permanent project record. These records are invaluable during maintenance, troubleshooting, and renovations. They also provide accountability by showing what was installed and where. For hotel operators, this documentation ensures continuity when staff changes occur. Renovation and expansion projects rely on past records for accuracy. Symbols and standards guarantee that the documentation is clear and organized. They also help meet compliance requirements during inspections. Hotels with proper documentation can manage systems more efficiently. These benefits extend far beyond construction into long-term operations. Documentation becomes the memory of the hotel's engineering systems. Real-world example. In real hotel projects, symbols make complex drawings practical and useful. An electrical panel drawing uses standardized icons to show breakers and connections. An HVAC duct layout uses mechanical symbols to show air handling paths. A plumbing plan shows water supply and drainage through simple graphic indicators. Fire safety systems are mapped with clear icons for sprinklers and alarms. These examples prove how symbols transform technical designs into actionable plans. They demonstrate the power of visual language in hospitality projects. Without symbols, these drawings would be impossible to use effectively. Real-world examples highlight the importance of learning and applying these standards. Common mistakes to avoid. Several mistakes can disrupt the effectiveness of drawings in hotel projects. Mixing different symbol standards across teams creates confusion. Ignoring legends leads to misinterpretation. Overlooking color codes and line types makes drawings harder to read. Failing to update drawings after modifications creates long-term errors. These mistakes can lead to safety hazards, costly delays, and maintenance challenges. Hotels must avoid these pitfalls to ensure smooth project execution. Training teams to recognize and prevent these mistakes is essential. Avoidance guarantees accuracy, safety, and efficiency in hospitality operations. Best practices. Best practices ensure that symbols and drawings remain effective communication tools. Teams should always check the legend before interpreting any drawing. Consistency must be maintained across all documents. Standard templates should be used in every hotel project. Drawings should be reviewed carefully before construction begins. Following these practices reduces the risk of costly errors. They also improve collaboration between engineers, contractors, and facility managers. Best practices transform drawings from technical diagrams into strategic project tools. For hotels, adopting these habits secures both safety and efficiency. They are the hallmark of professional engineering management. Thank you for completing this session on the basics of drawing and symbol standards. In this module we explored how symbols act as a universal language across hotel projects. From electrical and plumbing to HVAC and fire safety, symbols ensure clarity, consistency, and compliance. Remember to apply best practices and avoid common mistakes to maximize project success. To continue your learning journey, visit HEGSDC.com. Complete the course to download your certificate and step forward as a service leader creating hospitality experiences that truly inspire.